Thank you.
Good morning. How are you doing? Hopefully you're doing great. Hopefully you're having a great day. It's beautiful weather out there for election day. Couldn't ask for a better day, really. It was a little chilly this morning. Low was 50. High temperature this afternoon is going to be right around 80. So just so happens that I think the highs and lows are going to be right on the button, 50 and 80. But that's what it should be. Okay, don't forget tonight. Tonight we've got the full Beaver moon tonight and tomorrow morning. Closest supermoon of 2025. The moon is going to appear brighter and larger because it will be at its closest point to the Earth. So anyway, go ahead and check that out. Should be a good show. I think we'll have clear skies for it. And of course, it's called the full beaver moon because beavers are most active. They're getting ready. You know, those beavers right now. Of course, I don't know. I don't think we have many beavers around here. I don't think we have any. But I'm sure, for some reason, when I think beavers, I think of Minnesota. I'm sure they're just busy cutting trees down left and right and building their dams left and right now, just getting ready for winter. And then I think somehow, they, when they build these little nests, I think they use some kind of mud or something. I don't know. But anyway, it's the full beaver moon tonight. Go and check it out. Clear skies outside right now. There are a few clouds in the sky, but not many. Temperature 71. Boy, have we warmed up. We've warmed up 21 degrees in about 3 or 4 hours time. So we're just warming on up, and that's what happens when you've got dry conditions and lots of sunshine. Nowhere near the records of 28 and the record high of 94 degrees. If you've got anything planned this evening, temperatures will be in the 70s early in the evening, and then we'll drop into the 60s. The average high temperature is 76, and our high temperature today, again, is going to be right on the button, right on 80, I think. We've got lots of sunshine. Make sure and have the sunglasses. You're gonna need those. Temperatures all across south central Texas, just absolutely beautiful. It's no air conditioning, that's for sure. Roll down the window and just enjoy the nice weather. It is going to warm up a little bit above 80 for some of our southern counties. Let's see, I haven't updated the map since early this morning. Last time I touched this map, and maybe I shouldn't say this, but the last time I touched this map was about 4:15 this morning. And I think it's pretty much dead on still. I mean, just right on the money still. Not much is changing out there. So we've got high pressure to the east, we've got low pressure to the west, and it's going to be just a little breezy this afternoon. I don't think the breeze is going to be a real problem, but it will be 10 to 15 miles an hour, I think, later on this afternoon. All right, do have to change this. There we go. High temperatures. There we go. High temperature right around 80. Dallas-Fort Worth, 78. Notice how the warmth across the country is in the southern part of the U.S., northern part of the country. You got the jet stream, and that's where the clouds are up north. So let's take a look at this. Let me see if I can change this on the fly. Maybe I can, maybe I can't. Yeah, I can. Oh, nice. Okay, so notice that that's where the jet stream is, way across the northern part of the country, and that's where the clouds are. We've got the upper level high, and we're going to start to see a warming trend over the next several days. Matter of fact, we're going to be getting really close to record highs by the time that we get to Friday. And if you're wondering, oh no, what are the record highs? It's 88. I mean, it's not like really, really hot or anything, but Record high for Friday is 88, and I think we're going to be really close to that. All right, so the high gets suppressed. And the only reason, one of the reasons why I think we're going to be that warm Friday is even though the ridge gets suppressed, our surface winds into the trough of low pressure there in the Mississippi Valley at the surface are going to turn southwesterly. And anytime they turn southwesterly at the surface, we warm right on up. And so I think upper 80s is probably going to work. Saturday is going to be a nice day, but warm. And then Sunday, we'll have this frontal boundary. Notice right there, the only thunder shower activity is probably going to be from Houston to southwest Louisiana and then eastward from there. And look at this push, real nice push from north to south in the mid parts of the atmosphere that's going to help to push in much cooler air. I'll show you my 14-day coming up here in just a second. And notice how the ridge doesn't build back. That's the first time in like a month and a half that the ridge doesn't really just build right back. It does kind of in a weaker fashion. But there's going to be a really dynamic storm system, hopefully, around the 15th, 16th, 17th, sometime around there. And then I think we've got a chance for some showers and some thunderstorms. At this point, it's a long way out to say we're going to have severe storms, but I think there's a chance we could have some pretty good rain and maybe some strong thunderstorms in that time frame, 15, 16, 17, somewhere around there. Okay, so high temperatures today, right around 80. Tomorrow morning, I think there's a chance we could see a little patchy fog, mainly in the hill country. And the high temperatures lower 80s Wednesday, and then Thursday morning, I think fog is a better bet for Thursday morning. All right, if you're looking at the pollen count, we've got a little mold in there. I think we got a little fall elm. Mold's 360 and light, and fall elm is 10 and light. Okay, this 14-day, I got a lot going on in this 14-day, so stay with me here. 83 for a high tomorrow. 85 for a high Thursday. Patchy fog tomorrow morning. I think we will see some fog around Thursday morning. And then high temperatures mid-80s. Friday, near record highs of 88. We're going to warm it up. Saturday, 87, almost as warm. Cold front comes through. And then behind that front, we may be looking at some fire weather. Low humidity and a lot of wind. Winds gusting up to 35, 40. On Sunday. So watch out for that. It's going to be a beautiful day otherwise, but windy. High 75. And then I think 47 for a low on Monday and a high in the low 70s. And then I'm thinking Tuesday, low 46, high 73. And then we're back into the 80s for the end of next week. And then another front comes in. I think I need to change that from Saturday to Sunday. Sunday, though, and you see what happens there. The temperatures go right back down again. So we're at that time of the year where we're going up, and then down, up, and down. Nothing real drastic, but just kind of up and down motion. That's pretty typical for this time of the year. Okay, well, I appreciate you streaming with us. Make sure to watch Noon Show. I'll be doing that here in a minute. Also, watch 4, 5, 6, and 10, and I'll be back tomorrow morning. And if you want more updates, get KENS5 Plus or KENS5.com. All right, appreciate you. We'll see you later.